I'm sorry, here we have incurable cancer. That's quite a shock at first, right? But what if I told you that traditional Chinese medicine might not only improve your pet's quality of life, but in some cases even shrink tumors? And you know what? Studies show that TCM may even increase survival time, sometimes more than conventional medicine alone. Sounds unbelievable, right? Then stay tuned, because in this video you'll learn the rest of 8 ways TCM can support your pet, and my personal favorite is number 8.
Oh yeah!
Find out what makes it so exciting. Hi, I'm Francesca, a veterinarian specialized in acupuncture and TCM for animals. On my channel, it's all about traditional Chinese medicine, also called TCM, and how you can help your pet improve its quality of life and support it in its path to a healthier, more fulfilling life. If that sounds interesting, don't hold back and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Welcome to my second part of the 2-part series within the series about chronic and incurable diseases. Today it's again all about tumors in animals, but this time we're looking at how acupuncture and TCM could potentially support tumor patients. Do you want to know if TCM can minimize side effects of Western tumor therapies and why herbal therapy sometimes complements or even outperforms conventional methods? Then stay tuned. And at the end there is a surprise waiting for you. A free TCM poster with the most important info about tumors and TCM. So stick around until the end. So let's dive in. Point 2. Supporting the body's own defenses. Where did we leave off? In the last video, you learned how chemotherapy works and that common side effects of the therapy method are hair loss, intestinal damage, causing diarrhea and vomiting, and immune suppression or weakening of the immune system. If you missed out, check out the previous video. But now with all these side effects, don't worry, I've got something that can ease your mind. Traditional Chinese medicine can often be used alongside chemotherapy to help the body cope with possible side effects. That's good news. Studies show that specific acupuncture points and herbal formulas can positively influence the immune system. More research is needed, for example, on how Chinese herbs affect bone marrow exactly. But it's scientifically proven that TCM can help keep the number of immune cells in the blood stable. If chemotherapy weakens the immune system, combining Western medicine with traditional Chinese medicine may help strengthen the body's natural defenses again. Personally, I think it's worth considering herbal support alongside chemotherapy. Third point. Stimulating appetite and digestion with TCM. Many animals eat poorly after chemotherapy. Some studies suggest that TCM, like acupuncture or herbal therapy, can help with nausea and loss of appetite, even during chemotherapy. On my opinion, that's another strong reason to consider TCM as supportive therapy for chemo patients. Because when an animal eats, it strengthens itself and it has more energy, so it often can cope better with challenges, including chemotherapy. Number 4, or more generally, reducing side effects of chemotherapy or radiation. If the animal is conventionally treated, TCM can help reduce side effects like nausea, loss of appetite, internal inflammation, or simply weakness caused by these therapies. Number 5, pain relief. Tumors often cause pressure or inflammation-related pain. Especially when tumors affect the bone, the pain can be very severe. Imagine the skeleton is the body's support system that allows movement. If your bones hurt and you still have to stand on them, you can imagine the pain, right? Acupuncture can help with the release of beta endorphins and serotonin, which naturally relieve pain. Number 6, improving blood circulation. Increased blood flow around tumors is usually not desired because better circulation can bring more nutrients to the tumor tissue, possibly helping it grow. But better blood flow doesn't necessarily mean faster tumor growth. According to TCM theory, acupuncture and herbal therapy increase immune cells in the blood. And the idea is that these immune cells identify and destroy abnormal tumor cells. But immune cells can only destroy tumor cells if they reach them. Improved circulation is supposed to bring more immune cells to the tumor site to potentially starting breaking it down. But attention, some tumors can cause internal bleeding. For these tumors, you definitely don't want to increase the blood flow. Number 7, reducing internal bleeding. In rare cases, such as when large tumors, for example, when they're sitting on the liver, when they rupture, small continuous or even large bleedings can occur and potentially leading to internal blood loss. Clinical experience and scientific studies suggest certain Chinese herbal formulas may help reduce bleeding in some cases. But importantly, if you care for an animal prone to internal bleeding, watch for sudden weakness or lethargy, or pale mucous membranes. These signs could indicate a sudden and life-threatening blood loss. In that case, your animal requires immediate veterinary care. Number 8, herbal-based chemotherapy. Specific herbal formulas can help inhibit tumor growth or even shrink tumors. Scientific studies show that Chinese herbs can affect cells in the process of division, basically halting them in that division phase. When a cell can't complete division, neighbor cells detect something's wrong with that cell, and then immune cells force that abnormal cell to self-destruct. The very cool part of this is this process mostly affects tumor cells. Healthy dividing cells slow their division phase but don't get destroyed. Why exactly this happens isn't clear. But for me, what really matters is that herbal chemotherapy may protect healthy tissue better than classic chemotherapy. In summary, herbal therapy can reduce tumors, protect healthy tissue from side effects, and boost new immune cell formation. Pretty awesome when you think about it, right? Here's something even more impressive. Some tumors are located in areas difficult for chemotherapy drugs to reach. Brain tumor is one example. You have to imagine the brain is protected by the blood-brain barrier to shield it from toxins and fluctuations in blood chemistry. You can think of it like putting on a band-aid on a wound. The idea of a plaster is that air can still reach the wound, but dirt stays out. It's similar with the central nervous system, the brain actually. Important substances from the blood can get in the brain, but the rest is mostly kept out with that brain-blood barrier. Unfortunately, exactly this barrier also limits chemotherapy drugs from reaching brain tumors effectively. Good news again, Chinese herbal components sometimes accumulate better in the brain tissue. potentially fighting brain tumors more effectively. Studies show that therapy success and survival time may be higher when conventional therapy methods are combined with Chinese herbs. What I take from my experience and these scientific findings is that many tumor patients benefit from these herbal mixtures. That's why I personally believe it's important to include herbal therapy in tumor treatment. However, therapy success varies, and the use of herbal formulas should always be evaluated individually by an expert. And there you have it, my 8 approaches to supporting tumor patients with TCM. If you're interested in case studies about tumor patients, let me know down in the comments. And also, if you want to get your hands on this info poster about TCM and tumors, just click the link in the description box and download it for free. And now, one more important thing before you go. Francesca, come here. Explain again, briefly. And before you go, I have something very important to say to you. If you have an animal at home that is suffering from a disease, please don't just rely on these kind of videos, because they are just for educational purposes only. If you have an animal at home that is suffering from a disease, please take it to a vet, that the vet can have a look on it and diagnose it accordingly. It is very important that your animal gets a treatment plan especially designed for its disease. Well, I hope you learned something new about tumors and their treatment, but for now, I look forward to seeing you next week in a brand new video. So, bye, see you then!